Hello, it's Yvonne here to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Gemini. Alright, Gemini, we will use the Dragon Tarot for your reading today. Firstly, if the reading doesn't fit, it's not yours, move on, find another reader, find another reading. You should know within a few minutes of going into reading that it's not yours. You don't need to make it fit you. It's not necessary. Somebody out there will have your reading. So it just means travelling to another person or another reading to find that. But not everybody's going to tell you what you want to hear. Unfortunately, we're downloading the universe energy. We're not downloading your own personal energy. So we will always bring down the messages that are really prevalent in the atmosphere, not a personal reading for you. The only way to do that is to get a personal reading. Okay. Although sometimes the readings do feel personal, we are still talking to the collective rather than the individual. All right, let's see what the dragon energies are bringing through for you today. The Nine of Swords coming straight out. The Nine of Swords is a card that talks about anxiety, stress, doing things very tough. It's a card of having sleepless nights, being consumed by your demons, by your own thoughts. It's quite a tough card because it's not quite to the 10. And what you need here is you need the Ace of Swords. You need the one sword to take you to the 10 for completion. So I feel like something is going round and round in your head. You're feeling a great deal of anxiety, and I feel that if somebody were to give you a truth or speak to you about something, that one sword will help you complete this cycle. All right, so we have the Page of Cups. So for some of you, this truth that you're hearing may come through an offer of love or an offer or an invitation. So for example, in that Nine of Swords energy, it could be that you are feeling this energy all the time of worry, of not having what you want, not having an opportunity, and then bang, somebody comes in with an opportunity, and all of a sudden you put that Nine of Swords on the back burner. We can become consumed and worried about things if we're not going in the right direction, but I feel like something is going to help you move in the right direction here. Possibly through a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio person. Sometimes this is a mother figure. So maybe you have a good relationship with your mother and you can go to her for advice when you're worried or stressing out about something. Somebody is giving you some sort of advice, information or something here, maybe just love, to help you move in a new direction. Okay, so we have the Hanging Dragon here. So I feel like here there is a need for you to heal something. There's a need for you to find some sort of healing here. I don't feel that it's so much an answer to something. I feel like you're healing something, perhaps from your past here, something that still sits with you that goes round and round and you can't get it out of your head. And the Hanged Man talks about taking time out and seeing things from a different perspective. Because sometimes we get so caught up in our idea or our way of doing that we get caught up in an energy of stress and anxiety rather than understanding a way out. Like I always say to people, you've got to want to find the way out first. And until you get to that place where you want it, it is very hard to push it on yourself. So people can give you the advice, people can give you the answers that you're seeking, but if you're not in the right place to receive, you will not hear them. So there's definitely this need for you to take time out and look at things from a different perspective. I feel like something is being offered to you here, something that is meant for you on your path, some sort of offer of love coming towards you. But I feel really strongly here, and now we have this sort of energy here with the Five of Swords, that you've left something behind. Okay, now I get it. Okay, I feel like you either walked away from something or you left something in your past that you didn't necessarily want to leave, but circumstances pushed you to do that. You've walked away from something that was not serving you. It could have been a relationship, it could have been love that wasn't satisfying you, it could have been somebody who was only breadcrumbing you, it could be the energy of walking away from a job because you weren't satisfied, but you walked away from something because it was not bringing any value to you. And I feel like somehow or another here, you're going to have another bite of the apple. You're not going to have another bite of the cherry here, because something is being offered back to you, possibly by a water sign that you turned your back on before. And you're going to see that all this stress and anxiety and whatever else that you were put through, although it's helped you to heal, although it's helped you get back on track, and may have really helped you to feel more comfortable in your own skin, you are now coming at this from a very different perspective, and that was what was needed. So maybe this is why you needed to be in that hanged man energy, because you needed to see yourself for who you truly are. And I feel like you left something behind, you walked away, you had regrets, it's caused you stress and anxiety, but you are now in a much better place to greet that again, and I feel like you're getting an opportunity to. The Three of Coins is coming through here. So the Three of Pentacles for me always talks about some sort of soul contract. It talks about some sort of bond or binding you have with someone else. It can mean two people working on a relationship. It can mean project work. But when I see it in this energy, it's very much this energy of feeling tied and bound to someone. So maybe that's why you're having a lot of stress. Maybe you regret walking away. Maybe somehow or another you think you could have done it differently. And I'm here to tell you that it is exactly here how the universe intended. So sometimes we're just not ready for something. Sometimes we think we're ready. We go after something and we find we're not ready. Okay, so I have the Chariot coming through. Strong Cancer energy, water sign energy here. Ace of Pentacles, new offer coming in. With the Page of Coins, some sort of gift from the universe here. All right, very, very strong twin flame energy coming through in this reading, Gemini. I feel that you walked away from somebody in your past because you felt that whatever was happening in that situation was not serving you. You were not getting what you wanted from that situation. And I feel really strongly here that you are being given another opportunity, but this time coming from a completely different perspective, because you've done a lot of healing now. So the person you were before when you walked away no longer exists, because you're now standing in some sort of truth of yourself and understanding your own value. Whoever this person is coming towards you. They have some sort of soul contract with you. So we have unfinished business. This is sort of like that justice energy coming through here. This person now wants to offer you a brand new start with the Ace of Pentacles, because now they see you as a gift from the universe, which they were not seeing before either, because they were coming from... maybe they were wearing a mask, maybe they were coming from a very different perspective too, but now you're both seeing each other for what you are, because the universe has peeled back some of the ego elements that were holding you back from this person. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups coming through, which is absolutely beautiful. Queen of Wands coming through. I feel you're very ready for this now with the Empress. For me, the Queen of Wands and Empress energy is just stunning energy, because this says to me that you are feeling really good about yourself. You feel like you're in the right place now. You may have done a lot of work. You may have been able to understand what was sort of keeping you back or holding you back in the past here. And I feel like you're going after your Ten of Cups now. The Hermit, the time is right here. Definitely. The Four of Wands. There's the card of marriage and stability. And we have here the Page of Swords. There's a truth that needs to be spoken. I feel like, because you've completely healed, a lot of people don't see it this way, but when you've completely healed, you don't feel anger or resentment anymore. You don't feel you've forgiven. It's part of the natural progression. There is no jealousy. There is no hatred. There is no pain anymore once you're healed. And I feel this is what people are learning now, that this is what the healing process is taking you through and to. It's peeling off those human emotions that sit deep within the ego. It's about letting those things go that no longer serve you, because they're all about the ego. The hatred, the pain, the anger, the jealousy, the spitefulness, all ego energy. And I feel that when you're stepping into your real spiritual self, you start to understand those things don't serve you at all. They're not really anything that you need to entertain. And you are both coming back here in that hanged man perspective where you're starting to understand. So you may have been through some of those emotions. You may have felt those at the beginning. Anger surfaces, resentment, spitefulness, the jealousy, the anger, all comes to the surface. I feel I said anger twice then. It all comes to the surface for you to work with. And I feel like here, because you're stepping into this beautiful Empress Queen of Wands energy, that you've let go of a lot of that ego stuff, and this person returning to you here will have done the same thing. They've let go of everything too. So you're meeting yourself in your true spiritual form. What I see here more than anything is that probably both of you have not let this bond go, but you have both been keeping an eye or watching over each other. There may have been some communication here between you, but you're starting to understand after this healing now that your Ten of Cups is there for you. You've just got to believe you're worth it, or it's worthy of you, or you're worthy of it. All right, and if you've given away all those restrictions, then you would be feeling very, very confident that you've got this person. Okay, so we have here the Nine of Swords. So there's anxiety and stress here. I feel like some sort of offer is coming forward, possibly from a water sign here, that's going to sort of, you may already be in this energy of the Hanged Man. You already may be in this perspective here. But this offer here is going to shift you into your destiny here. I feel like you could have walked away from this person in the past because they weren't working towards a relationship. But I feel like here, you could have walked away from this person because they were in another relationship here. But look, we have the Three of Wands as well. So there's definitely this energy of moving towards the future. And you have communication coming through, which I see with the Page of Swords here. So your person is very close to revealing something for you. Revealing something. Just have a look and get a couple of cards for the Page of Swords. Four of Coins. The World card. See, you're letting go and completing a cycle here. This is why you're coming back in together, because you're starting to understand how to completely heal. You've let go of everything attached to this person. You've let go of the attachments, the energies, the ego, the emotions. You've let go of everything you needed to let go of. And now you are creating again. The World tells me with the Four of Pentacles, you've let go and completed. Five of Wands coming through here with the Nine of Swords again. Okay, so you are letting go of all the anxiety and stress that has been caused. But you're creating something very new here too. So there's like this energy of you feel okay with this. You feel okay. You're not angry. You're not upset. You're not disappointed. You're not feeling any sort of energy here that would stand in your way now. You're coming through as your pure self without all of the ego. So you're ready to accept whatever comes your way now. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on here. We'll pull you an oracle card. And that's what the healing is about. It's about letting go of those parts of the ego that no longer serve you. Your self-doubt, your low confidence, your victim mentality. All right, we have the Medicine Wheel coming through for you here. Which is card 35. All right, the Medicine Wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. It symbolizes the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. To manifest clear blue skies in your life, it's important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion, and show it? End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. It's up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you are done, make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. I feel like you are closing out some sort of a karmic cycle here. Whatever this is, it's coming to completion, and you and your person will have a chance to talk about what's happened on this journey, because you're both able to meet each other at the same level now. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.